I have to do this. Okay. And then I'm going to mute you. And then I'm putting in my mic. So here goes nothing. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yes? Okay. Hello, 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 hello. I know. As soon as the technology's on, there they go. Don't be scared of getting close. But that's fine. It's good. How are you? It's good. Did you go home for the holidays? Or were you around here? Just here? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you found a spot she likes. All right, my friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's not easy to get here this morning with the road, so I said you deserve something for getting here. I'll try to give you some nice stretching. um, All right, let's see. Most of you are aware I'm out of here on Thursday. So I will teach my class tomorrow night, and then I'm heading to Peru for a couple of weeks. So I will be back on the 18th, which is also a Thursday. And I'm not teaching my morning class that day, but I am teaching my night class that day, my 8:30 p.m. So if you feel like coming for an evening sesh, I really highly recommend my 8:30 p.m. class. It's like my favorite class. I say that about all my classes, but it's fun because we have the stars on the ceiling and it's dark in there and it's a little less intense than my other power classes, and it's only an hour long, so it's just a little bit different. um, and then as far as other announcements go, I'm trying to think. I saw that John has that Thai yoga workshop coming up in February, which is awesome. If you haven't done Thai yoga, it's basically like assisted stretching. So I shouldn't say ideally, but if you want to come with somebody, it's sometimes nice to come with somebody since you're touching them so much. But if you don't come with somebody, then you'll be paired with somebody. And that's in February. I also have, when I get back, as soon as I get back, so I get back on the 18th, Thursday, and then on the 20th, I have two things happening, which one is an all day, it's like 12:30 to 4:30 in this space. It's a drum making ceremony. So I have this lady from St. George coming. She's bringing all these hides that she gets, like cowhide, deer hide, buffalo hide, bear hide. You can pick which one you want. And we'll make drums. And she makes it a whole ceremony. So you do like a meditation, you set intentions, and then, yeah, if you know the medicine drums that you drum just like this, that's what it is. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And then that night, I have my embodiment class, which is basically yoga, breathwork, sound. It's 2 hours, 7 to 9 p.m. in this space. So I think that's all. That's all I can come up with right now. So let's just go ahead and do the thing. Let's practice. So find your comfortable seated meditation. I say comfortable, but as comfortable as you can get in a seat. And it might mean you take a moment to just kind of feel into it, feel around. Maybe you want to sit up on top of a block or some sort of prop. Maybe just want to roll your shoulders around, roll your head side to side, kind of stretch through your neck. So especially in the morning, there's a lot to notice. How did you wake up this morning? How did you sleep last night? How does your body feel? Eventually just find stillness. So allow your hands to rest somewhere intentionally. Either close your eyes or soften and lower your gaze. See if you can soften all the muscles in your face. Allow your shoulders to melt down away from your ears. Really lengthen through your spinal column. So feel the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head, that long line of energy. And then start to, if you haven't already, start to pay more attention to your breath. Start to feel into it, maybe visualize it. Next time you inhale, very intentionally, fill up as big as you can. And when you think you are full, see if you can even sip in just a little bit more at the top. And then big open mouth sigh, let it go. Ah, very good. Couple more times, just like that. Great big inhale. Hold at the top. Extra little sip if it's there, as full as you can get with your breath. And then sigh out, open your mouth. Ah, very nice, friends. Let's do that once more. A great, big, huge inhale. Biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Every little space inside fills up with prana, life force. Extra sip if you want it. And when you're ready, just let it go. Sigh it out. Ah. Ujjayi breath. So seal your lips and start to hear your breath as it flows through. So the inhale is like you're taking a really, really deep, slow motion gasp. The exhale is like you're fogging up a window, but your lips are sealed on top of the breath. So each breath is really slow, steady, spacious. Each exhale, see if you can take each exhale all the way to the very bottom, all the way to emptiness. So start your practice out by intentionally connecting to your breath, intentionally deepening your breath. Make your breath just as important today as the physical movement. You can stay right here in your seat, connecting to your breath, finding your own rhythm for as long as you want to. Maybe you want to stay here half the class. You can also come back here at any time. If you are ready to start moving, you're welcome to start from your seat if you want to, but eventually we'll come forward to hands and knees. So just in your own time, in your own way, find a transition eventually onto all fours. And most of you know the drill. It's just intuitive movement. So absolutely anywhere your body wants to go, let it go there. Get curious. For a long time, when I would move intuitively in this position, it would look very much the same. I pretty much stick with cat-cows, hip circles, and child's pose. There's so many ways your body can move that you don't even realize. So get curious. Feel into your spine. Feel what's possible with the movement in your spine. Feel into your shoulders. Notice your shoulder blades on your back, your hips, even your hands and your fingers. You might spin your fingers out to both sides or back towards your knees and just kind of gently rock it out. So give yourself a few more rounds, just exploring any way you want to. And then eventually we'll take it all the way back to down dog, no rush. Once you're back in your dog pose, friends, same thing. Just feel around, feel into your own body today in this moment. So down dog, for most of us, we've done it a lot. We've done it hundreds of times, probably thousands of times, maybe. But what does it feel like right now? So instead of tuning out because you think you know the pose, you have been here before, see if you can actually tune in more and see what you can notice today that you may have never noticed before thousands of times in this pose, and you've never felt stability in your shoulders, or maybe you've never felt a connection to your center. So stay curious. I love down dog. It's like my favorite pose in all of yoga. I think it's endlessly, you can just endlessly change and evolve in your down dog. So see what's there for you today. Last couple breaths. And then, friends, whenever you're ready, just start to crawl your hands all the way to the back of your yoga mat until you're in a forward fold. So hang out in your fold for a few rounds. And I personally like to take my feet out nice and wide for my first fold. Make sure all of your toes face forward. If you want, you can bend your knees a lot. Focus on lifting your butt, your sit bones up as high as you can. So rather than rocking back into your heels and locking out your knees, do the opposite. Keep your weight slightly forward, more in your toes and the balls of your feet. With a bend in your knees, lift your butt towards the sky, crown towards the ground. Feel your connection to center in your forward fold. One more full round. Next, inhale, halfway lift. So spine nice and long, parallel to the earth. Exhale, release, let it go. Do that one more time, halfway lift. Top of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back, sit bones broaden. And fold. Let's roll, super slow roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. So see if you can really feel your spine unwind like a little string of pearls. Eventually, your head stacks. Roll your shoulders a few times up, back, and down. And then next time your shoulders roll back and down, keep them there. Open your palms to face towards the front of the room. If it helps, you can widen your hands, widen your arms. Close your eyes and stand well. Stand tall. Root through your feet, draw up through the crown of your head. See if you can feel your neutral spine and your neutral pelvis. See if you can feel your shoulders and your collarbones nice and broad. Soften through your face and slow, deep breaths. If there is a personal intention that you would like to invite into your practice today, please feel free to take a moment here, focus in on that. Maybe there's something you visualize, something you feel into. It can be one word, it can be a person, it can be anything that resonates, any sort of devotion, anything that makes sense for you today. So stay as you are, fill up as big as you can, and imagine you're breathing that intention into every space inside your body. Hold. Take an extra sip at the top, feel it. And then open your mouth, let go of how it shows up, send it out into the universe. Good. Ujjayi. Inhale, arms to the sky, stretch. Hinge at your hips and slow dive. Might feel better if you bend your knees as you dive. Yeah. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands or your fingertips and slowly crawl your hands to the top of your space until you are in a plank position. So eventually, top of a push-up. Spread your fingers nice and wide, shoulders over wrists, hips level with your shoulders. Take an inhale into your plank. And as you exhale, just lift your hips and press them back, down dog. You might bend your knees a lot. Inhale, we're gonna rock forward to plank again. Ideally, hands and feet don't have to move. Exhale, lift your hips high, press them back, down dog. It's like a rope pulls up on your belly button, tugs back. This time, inhale, come forward to your high plank. If you want to, knees can come down. As you exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Let's take a Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out wide onto the hardwood floor. Lift to your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Press down through your shoelaces and pelvis. Exhale, take a little twist to your right. Dip your left shoulder down. It's like a little micro shoulder pigeon. Inhale, back to center. Heart lifts, belly tones. Nice. So exhale, other side, twist. Good. Inhale through center. Go one more time each way. Or if you'd rather, you can take a different heart opener, something that will serve you for a couple breaths. And then whenever you're ready, downward facing dog. Nice, Trace. And one more time, you've got a few rounds in down dog, so anything goes. You can move around, pedal out your heels. Maybe you want to turn it into a turbo dog. So all that would change for a turbo dog is your arms. Bend your elbows a lot and squeeze them towards each other. So forearms hover just an inch or so above the ground. Spread your fingers wide. So feel the strong foundation in your hands and your fingertips. It's like you're a gecko holding onto a screen door. See if you can feel the strength in your hands. Take one more big inhale. See if you can lift your hips a little bit higher. Nice bend. As you exhale this time, gaze to the top of your space. However you want to get there. Forward fold. Halfway lift. As you breathe in, lengthen out. Wendy, and exhale, release, fold, bow, all the way to emptiness. This time lead with your heart, reverse swan dive all the way up to stand. Reach up and stretch. Hands to your heart as you exhale. All right, let's flow for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Slow dive, hinge at your hips, lead with your heart, connect to your center as you dive down. Good job. With your inhale, lift halfway. So feel into the length and strength of your back body. Exhale, fold and release. Root firmly into your feet. Heart leads, rise back up with intention. Nice, Kirsten, arms to the sky. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let's take one more half sun salutation, just like that. Inhale, reach up. Maybe you try closing your eyes as you dive down. So feel your body from the inside. Use your awareness inside. Yes, so good. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet and take it all the way back up. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Hands to heart with your exhalation. Good job. Inhale, take your arms up. And then as you exhale this time, go straight into a chair plane. So bend your knees, swing your arms back behind you. See if you can keep your heart lifted and your shoulders back and down. So it's really tempting to just let your shoulders roll forward here. It's easy. See if you can squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Imagine you're squeezing an invisible block in between your inner thighs. So don't let your legs come together, but imagine that block is pushing out. See if you can feel more strength in your legs, more strength in your back body, and then choose to stay here or option to float to tiptoes. If you float to tiptoes, nice, Kate, all of a sudden you have more range of motion in your legs. See if you can bend your knees more, get lower. Yes. Take one more full round of breath wherever you're at. Strong legs connected to your center. Inhale, set your heels down. We're going to take an arcing Tadasana. So cactus your arms and lift your heart. Bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze. As you exhale, we'll dive. Personally, I like to bring my hands together at my third eye center and take it all the way down. Forward fold. Beautiful. Lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat and take your vinyasa however you want to. So see you back in down dog. You can add push-ups, you can take it on your knees, you can skip it. Once you're back in your dog pose, slow, spacious breaths, ujjayi. All right, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. For a moment, if you want, you're welcome to explore. So if it would feel good to open your hip or roll your ankle around, go for it. So feel your connection to center, lifting you out of your arms. Feel the strength in your right leg, lifting you out of your arms. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, right knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly round through your spine. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can get higher on your back, tippy toes. And then step forward super softly. Nice, Liz. Rise up to your crescent lunge when you're ready. So front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. Beautiful. Strong legs. So energetically, front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. So you want to feel your femur bones plug into the hip sockets, little tone in your belly. And as you drop navel to spine, you feel the support that brings into your low back. Good job. Heart is lifted. Maybe your gaze is lifted. Awareness all the way up into your fingertips. Breathe all the way up into your fingertips. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, turbo twist to your right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Back knee bends to a hover, or if you'd rather, you can always set your back knee down. Imagine you're trying to draw your back thigh forward at the same time as you pull your front hip back. Take one more round, see if you can twist a little bit further. Nice, Ariel. All right, listen. Bring your right forearm across your low back, square your shoulders forward, reach your left arm up, and see if you can create a little back bend. You can keep that deep bend in your back knee. Lift and pump up through your heart. Take one more inhale. Good job. Nice deep exhale. Left hand to the ground. Stay in your twist. Right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Strong through your legs. Open through the right side of your heart. Feel a connection to your center. So if you're not sure if you're using your core here, good way to test. See if you can lift and hover your left hand above the ground and nothing changes. If everything falls apart, maybe there's not so much core work happening. So see if you can find your center and use it to support you here. Take one or two more rounds. Long through your spine, twist as you exhale, slowly unwind. Walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your mat, parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. All right, keep walking. So let's come to a halfway lift actually. So fingertips on the ground, bend your knees as much as needed. With your fingertips on the ground, keep walking your hands towards the back of your mat and bend your left knee. So left knee is bent, right leg is straight, all 10 toes face forward. Right hand stays down, left arm to the sky, twist. Yeah, press into your right foot. Use it as a little bit of leverage to work your twist. Open through the left side of your heart. Good. Take one more full round of breath. And then end of your exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So let everything go, straighten both legs, and just hang out for a few rounds. So about 5 deep breaths. Anywhere you'd like to take it, any way you would like to explore. And just feel your body, whatever's flowing through. And you might even come back to your own personal intention. Is there a way you can embody it here, connect with it here? Slow, deep breaths. All right, friends, next inhalation. Come back to that halfway lift, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees as much as you need. Crawl your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward so you're in low lunge. Now from here, this is a great big movement, so get ready. Right foot roots down, all the way up to standing stack. So use your core, press into your right foot, rise. If you need to use your left foot to help you up, absolutely fine. Do what you gotta do. Hug in with your inner thighs. Flex your toes back and active. So dorsal flexion. Yeah, focus your gaze. Take one more inhale. Exhale, figure 4, one-legged chair. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh. You choose chair plane arms, prayer hands, or for this one, since we're gonna hold for a while, if you wanna explore in some way on your own, go for it. Maybe an arm balance, maybe a forward fold, maybe a twist. Maybe you hold right where you're at and just breathe, feel, observe. If you fall out, 1,000,000 times, that's your practice. Meet yourself right there. That's why you are here. You're not supposed to be perfect at everything. So be compassionate and even playful with yourself. Last couple of rounds. Nice, Jen. Awesome job, friends. Come back slowly to standing staff. So if at all possible, stay balanced on right foot. Arms reach up, left knee lifts. You can extend left leg if you want. One more big inhale. Slow motion movement to a low lunge. So slowly see if you can get fingertips and toes to touch at the exact same time. From low lunge, 3-legged down dog, right leg high. Inhale here. And you can either exhale straight to down dog or exhale rock forward. Take your variation of plank to chaturanga. It can be 3-legged, it can be knees on the ground. You choose. Back bend of your choice, and maybe you want to take a breath or two. When you're ready, downward facing dog all the way back. Find your breath. Ah. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Nice, Sydney, and feel free if you want. Move a little bit, explore a little bit, open your hip, roll out your ankle, maybe bend your knee and circle your knee around. Find the mobility in your left hip. So strong hand, strong core, strong breath. Nice, Lily. Take one more big inhale, long, strong, powerful. Exhale, left knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly, round your spine, shoulders over wrist. Stay here as you inhale. See if you can round more and lift higher through your waistline. Exhale, step forward softly. Very nice. Nice, Lisa. And then rise slowly, intentionally. Crescent lunge. Slow, deep breaths to settle. So find a sense of grounding through your feet, stability through your legs. And then grow your upper body into your expression. That doesn't mean you need to change anything physically, but what do you want to invite in? What do you want to embody in this pose? Feel into that, breathe into that. Maybe you soften your face. Maybe you can try smiling. Sometimes I try smiling and I feel so weird. So I'm like, maybe I should do this more often. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, turbo twist. Right arm goes forward, left arm swings back. Back knee bends to a hover. If you want to, back knee can come down at any time. Try not to lean or reach forward. Keep your weight nice and centered. Nice, Tracy. Stay here one more breath and see if you can twist, twist, twist. End of your exhale, left forearm across your low back. Square your shoulders towards the front of the room. Lift your heart, reach up, reach back. It doesn't have to be great big. Imagine you're trying to lift and puff up your chest towards the sky. Take one more inhale. Good job. Exhale, right hand comes down. Stay in your twist a little longer. Left arm up. Open through the left side of your heart. Good, Celeste. Strong through your legs, especially your back leg. It's like the power of the pose is coming from your back toes, moving through your back leg, and connecting to your center. Feel that. Breathe bigger, more spacious breaths. One more here. Very nice, you guys. End of your exhale. Let it go. Walk your hands over to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out both legs. Halfway lift. Fingertips on the ground. Bend your knees as much as needed. Crawl your hands towards the back of your mat a little bit. Just a little bit. Bend your right knee. And then left hand stays down. Right arm reaches up. Twist from your center. You can use your left hand and your left foot against the ground as leverage. Press down. Open more through your right side of your heart. Right fingertips reach. One more round. End of your exhale. Let it go. Wide-legged straddle. Wide-legged forward fold. Anywhere you would like to take it on this side. So do the same thing you did before. Do something totally different. I do not care. It's up to you. See if you can, more than anything, just see if you can stay here. Stay on your mat, stay in your body, stay with your breath. Take one or two more. Next, inhale, halfway lift position, fingertips down. Crawl your hands to the top of your space, rotate your toes forward, you're back to low lunge. Now we're gonna come all the way up, so root firmly through your left foot, all the way up, standing staff, right knee lifts. Awesome, Laura, good. And if that was challenging, see if you can welcome that challenge. That's why we're here, to do hard things. So left foot roots down, right knee lifts up, right toes flex back and active. Feel your center. It's like you're zipping up a zipper through your midline. Everything's hugging in and lifting up. Take one more in breath. Exhale, figure four. Hands can come to heart. Arms can swing back. Or maybe you feel like playing with an arm balance or a forward fold or a twist. So you do you, about 2 or 3 more. If you're falling out, be with that. Meet yourself right there. We come to this practice not to beat ourselves up and be critical, but to welcome challenge, to welcome discomfort and learn to sit with it. That's all we're doing. Slowly see if you can start your transition back to standing staff. So if at all possible, stay balanced on left foot, arms reach up, right knee lifts. If you want to, you can extend your right leg if you haven't. Take one more inhale here. Slow motion, low lunge, fingers and toes touch at the exact same time. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. And then you can either go straight to your dog pose or come forward, your variation of plank to chaturanga, 3-legged, or make it your own. Heart lifts. Nice, Anya. Peel your heart open as you breathe in. And then either down dog, or if you'd rather, child's pose is there for you if you want it. So give yourself a moment to just notice, to just come back, to feel your body, feel your slow, deep breaths. If your breath is sped up, you can slow it down, smooth it out. We will take that entire flow, that entire sequence, a couple more times. This time we're gonna go faster, but it doesn't mean we just speed through it as fast as we can. It means we go slow with our slow, deep breaths. We move intentionally, we use our awareness. If at any time your body needs something different, or you just need to take a little break, please always listen to yourself first. If you're not already in down dog, downward facing dog if you're coming with me. And then take one more inhale in your dog pose. Exhale, gaze forward, step or hop top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift with your inhalation, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow, Uttanasana, fold. Press into your feet, lead with your heart all the way to stand. Arms reach up, stretch. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, chair plane or lift to your tiptoes for drinking bird. As you inhale, heels down, arcing Tadasana. Push your arms, lift your heart, puff up your chest. And exhale takes you down, perhaps hands together at third eye as you dive. With your inhalation, lift halfway, spine parallel to the ground. Good. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Keep that exhale going if possible. Lower. Inhale, lift your heart, feel it open. Nice, and exhale, downward facing dog. Big, huge inhale, right leg high, make it strong and powerful. Now, like you're stepping over something, exhale, step your right foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, turbo twist, left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, bring your right arm across low back, square your shoulders, reach up, reach back, baby back bend. Exhale, left hand down. And inhale, right arm to the sky, open through the right side of your heart, gaze up. Exhale, unwind, keep your fingertips on the ground, parallel your feet, keep walking your hands back, bend your left knee. Inhale, left arm to the sky, so take that twist towards the back wall. Exhale, wide-legged straddle, straighten both legs and dive down, fold. Halfway lift, inhale, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge, get ready to balance, root into right foot. Inhale, standing staff all the way up. Figure 4, sit back, arms are your choice. Exhale. Inhale, standing staff, lift, maybe extend left leg. Low lunge with your exhale, slowly and intentionally, fingertips and toes touch at the same time. Inhale, 3-legged dog. So unthread your right leg, take it all the way up. Exhale, straight to dog pose or come forward. Take your vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, heart lift. Beautiful, Kirsten. Exhale, hips lift. Nice, Soph. All right, friends, left leg high. Breathe in. Use your strong core. Exhale, step forward softly. Nice work. Rise, breathe in, crescent lunge. And exhale, turbo twist. Right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, left forearm across low back, square your shoulders, reach up and back. Stay low in your legs. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm reaches up, open through the left side of your heart. Good. Exhale, unwind. Fingertips on the ground, walk them immediately over the right long edge of your mat. Keep walking them back, bend your right knee, inhale, right arm up, open up. Yes, you got it. And then exhale into your wide-legged straddle, wide-legged fold, all the way to empty, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, low lunge. Get ready for your balance. Inhale, standing staff to get all the way up. Right knee lifts, right toes flex. Exhale, figure four, arms are your choice. Inhale, standing staff, option to extend right, slowly and intentionally. Exhale, low lunge, slowly and intentionally land. Three-legged dog, left leg to the sky, stretch it out. Straight to down dog or rock forward, your variation, plank to chaturanga. Feel your heart open with your in-breath. Nice, Liz. Downward facing dog, take it back. Give yourself a moment. Feel whatever there is to feel. Notice whatever there is to notice. Pedal out your heels. Give your head a little shake, a little nod. Maybe a big open mouth sigh would feel really good. So we'll move through it one more time. This time, I'm gonna add in a few little variations and additions. So stay present, listen to my cues, take what works and leave the rest behind. Take one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift position with your inhale. Exhale, bow all the way to emptiness. And from that place, rise all the way to stand. Fill up with breath as you reach up. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms to the sky. Chair plane or drinking bird. Exhale, bend your knees. Swing your arms back. Maybe lift to tiptoes. Arcing Tadasana, heels down. Cactus your arms. Lift your heart. And exhale, take your slow dive all the way down into your fold. Nice aerial lift halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga, or you can always skip it instead. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders back and down, elbow tips point straight back. Exhale, down dog. Nice, Jen. Listen carefully. Inhale, right leg high. Stay and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Push the ground away. Nice, Lily. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lengthen. Now right to right, aim for your armpit, get as high as you can, maybe even add a little push-up, bend your elbows, don't let your butt drop. Inhale, three-legged dog. Last one, everyone, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly, step forward softly, you got it. Rise, crescent lunge, strong legs, heart lift. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back knee bends. Inhale, right forearm across low back, square shoulders up, reach up and back. Open your heart. Exhale, left hand down. Right arm to the sky as you inhale, revolve lunge. Exhale, unwind. Walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your mat. Keep walking them back, bend your left knee. All right, you guys, we're gonna pause here. You can do the same thing we've been doing. Take that twist. Or if you'd rather, maybe you play with Skandasana. So feel free to explore if you want to. For full Skandasana, left toes face the back edge of your mat, right toes pivot to face up towards the sky. And if at all possible, your heel stays down. So if you can't keep your heel down, usually it needs to be an adjustment of your pelvis. Butt needs to move a little closer to the ground. Take about 2 more rounds wherever you've chosen to be here. Nice, Emma. Really good. All right, with your next inhalation, friends, let's come to a halfway lift position with both legs straight, both feet parallel. As you exhale, fingertips on the ground, walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. Inhale all the way up, standing staff, that great big movement. Exhale, figure 4, sit back, sit low, weight in your right heel. Inhale, standing staff. Option 2, extend left. Now listen, warrior 3. So this time we're gonna pause in a warrior 3 variation. If you don't wanna reach forward, reach your arms out or even back. Back leg strong, hips square. Feel yourself in this pose. Take 1 more deep breath. Active through your back foot, long through your spine. See if you can land in low lunge softly. Fingers and toes touch at the same time. Good job. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Take your right leg up and back. Now pause here. Open your right hip, everybody. Stay here or flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm forward or right hand behind your head. Imagine your heart wants to look at the front wall. See if you can let it. So Laura, breathe all the way down into your back belly. Beautiful. You guys look so good. If you're in the back bend, give it 1 more round. And then bring it back, nice Celeste. Downward facing dog. Just walk it out, everybody. You can keep walking it out. Or inhale, rock forward to high plank. Option to hover right leg if you want to. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower slowly. Strong arms, strong belly. Lift your heart, breathe in. Lift your hips, breathe out, and here we go. Other side, left leg high, inhale. Stay and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Push the ground away as you come forward. Inhale, 3-legged, nice Anya, lengthen out. Left to left, as high as you can get on your left arm. Maybe you add a little push up. Yes, awesome. One day, inhale, back up, nice Lily. And then everyone, knee to your nose, scoop, scoop, scoop out your belly, step forward softly. Inhale, crescent lunge, slow rise. Exhale, 1 more turbo twist towards the windows. Left forearm across low back and lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, slowly, right hand comes down. Revolve lunge, left arm to the sky, breathe in. And let it go. Exhale, walk your hands to the right long edge of your yoga mat, parallel your feet, straighten both legs. Keep walking your fingers back, bend your right knee. Do the same thing we did before, add the twist, right arm up, or if you want to take Skandasana this time, go for it. If you want to explore Skandasana in your own way, go for it. So if possible, right heel stays down. If your right heel lifts up, it's not bad or wrong. It's just working the pose in a different way. So if you got your right heel on the ground, imagine both of your heels are magnetized and pulling towards each other. Flex through your left. Yeah, good. 1 more full breath, wherever you're at. Inhale, wide-legged straddle position with a halfway lift, fingertips down. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your space, toes rotate forward, get ready to balance. Inhale, standing staff all the way up. Right knee lift. Figure 4, exhale, sit back, sit low. Inhale, standing staff. And then this time we're going for warrior 3. So slowly and intentionally start to work towards warrior 3. See if you can get your spine parallel to the ground. Arms, they're totally your option. So forward, back, out to the sides. Feel your personal fullest expression. 1 more deep breath. Nice, Trace. Amazing, you guys. Low lunge, soft landing. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Open your hip, bend your knee and peel your hip open. Stay right here or flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Yeah. Bend, lift your hips, lift your heart. See if you can feel your back muscles squeezing around your spine, supporting your spine. So nice. You look so good. One last breath. Beautiful. Down dog. Bring it back. Walk it out. You can keep walking it out, or next inhale, high plank, option to hover left. And then slowly lower with your exhale. Nice, less heart lifts, inhale. And then your choice, you can take it back to down dog. Maybe you feel like a child's pose would be really nice right now. Maybe you want to take a couple rounds of cat-cows. So just take a moment to feel, to notice, to observe. So what is flowing through the space of you? Maybe a couple open mouth sighs. Downward facing dog. All right, take one more inhale into your dog pose. Just like we did at the very beginning, as you exhale, walk your hands back to the back of your mat. So you're in a forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, fold and bow. Take it all the way up, arms to the sky. Inhale. And listen, hands to your hips. Exhale. All right, from here, step your right foot forward about a foot or two. We're setting up for pyramid. So you either want your feet on 2 train tracks, all 10 toes face forward like I'm doing, or back foot can be at a little angle, feet on a balance beam. But I don't like how that makes my back, ankle, and knee and hip feel. So feel into your body what feels best. We want square hips. So right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Feel your hips straight across from one another. That's why we've got our hands here. And then when you're ready, your hips are square, take your arms to the sky. Inhale here. And as you exhale, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your right foot and squeeze through your inner thighs. Pull your right hip back. Breathe down to your belly, broaden through your shoulders and collarbones. If you want a balance challenge, see if you can look back over your right hand. Take one more deep breath. Try not to let your legs change. Unwind your upper body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull your right butt cheek back as you reach your heart forward and eventually bow forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee, navel towards your spine at the bottom of each exhale. So every time you exhale, navel to spine connection, and from that place, see if you can go just a little deeper from the inside. If it helps, bring blocks under your hands to bring the ground closer to you so you can get that length in your front legs. You can take them all the way up. Yeah. And then really just work this back. Yeah, that's it. Good. And if you want, you can even fold. Nice job, friends. If you're like me, I always get a little tremble, a little shake in my front leg. That's not bad. It's actually good. It means you've met an edge. So be with it and breathe into it. One last round. All the way to emptiness. End of your exhale, listen. Standing splits. So walk your hands forward, float your left leg to the sky. Take a moment to lengthen. So lengthen through your left leg. Active through your left toes. One more big inhale, see if there's any more length or space you can find. And then exhale, sit your left foot down next to your right foot. If you want, you can give your right leg a quick little shaky shake. Bring your big toes together. Little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl, tiny little potato bug ball. So butt towards the ground, nose towards your knees. And you can choose to either press your heels down or lift your heels up. See if you can feel your breath and your back body a lot. You can use your hands to push into the ground and kind of leverage yourself into a tiny little ball. Or maybe you even wrap your arms around your shins and squeeze. Take one last round. Get as small and compact as you can. And love the modifications. Good job, you guys. As you inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. You can widen your feet back out if you want. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to stand. Once again, you should be somewhere near the middle of your mat, arms to the sky. Hands again to hips. All right. This time, we're going to step our left foot forward. And take a moment, feel that your hips are straight across. Maybe you look down at your hips, see that they're straight across. Arms up, breathe in. Exhale, twist towards the windows, right arm forward, left arm back. So if your feet are, if all of your toes are facing forward, you're gonna want your feet on a balance, or excuse me, on train tracks or skis. So not on a balance beam. If you got your back foot at an angle, you can be on your balance beam. Pull your left hip back, squeeze your inner thighs, and if you want to, gaze back over your left hand. One more round to work your twist. Yes, good. End of your exhale, don't let your legs change. Unwind your upper body, so keep pulling left hip back, right hip forward. And slow dive whenever you're ready. Imagine there's a rope attached to your left butt cheek. It's pulling back and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Highly recommend using blocks under your hands here. If it helps you work the pose more efficiently. Pull your left hip up, 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 and press it back, back, back. Yes, nice bend. Stay rooted through the inner edge of your left foot. So as you're pulling your left hip up and back, you're reaching your heart forward and down. Imagine you're trying to reach your heart past your knee. It won't happen, but have that intention. Use every single breath to dive just a tiny bit deeper, to fold just a tiny bit further. Last couple. Good job. All right, everybody. Last round as you exhale as deep as you can go. And then from there, standing splits. So walk your hands forward and float your back leg to the sky. Lift your right leg really high. Feel all that length, strength, power in your right leg, even your right toes. See if you can get them to spread. One more inhale. Top of your mat, forward fold. Or somewhere near the top of your mat. You can give your left leg a little shake out. Bring your big toes to touch again. Tiny little potato bug ball. And this time, instead of staying in your potato bug ball, only if you want to, option to turn it into a toe stand. So inner heels squeeze, inner knees, inner thighs, and see if you can point your knees straight forward. Balance on your tiptoes, hands to heart, long through your spine. Slow, deep breaths. The balance comes here by hugging towards midline, hugging in. So zip that zipper up through your midline. Last couple breaths. Nice, Lisa. All right, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Widen your stance if you want. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's rise. One last time, all the way up. Big stretch. And this time, just hands to heart. Flow for a moment. High mountain. Inhale. Baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Puff up your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Slow dive down, fold. Lift halfway, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back to plank. Pause in plank. Last big power push. Right hand is your base. Roll into the baby toe edge of right foot for side plank. If you want to modify, bring your right knee down, bring your right forearm down, please do so. Do what works best for you. If you don't have your bottom knee on the ground, lift your hips really, really high. Maybe left arm forward, lengthen your left side. Maybe left leg floats up. Lift your hips higher. One last round. Slowly with control through your plank pose to the other side. So come through your plank. Left hand is your foundation. Open up towards the right side of the room. Right arm up. Yes, so nice. Lift your hips to get out of your wrist and your shoulder. Use those obliques. Nice, Laura. Maybe right arm reaches forward. Maybe right leg floats up. So feel the strength in your left side as you stretch your right side. One more round. Nice, so plank or modified. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Exhale, lower so slowly, so intentionally. Take any back bend that would feel good for you. You're welcome to stay for an extra couple breaths if you want. And then just downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, right leg high. Pigeon pose, right shin forward. Set your body down gently. So take as much time as you would like to build your structure, to find your strength. And then breath by breath, just soften with your exhale. So see what's there. See what sensations are in your left hip, or excuse me, your right hip. Maybe your left hip too. So you're just tuning in, you're just noticing. And the more we do this, the more we sit and tune in, the easier it becomes. You're building somatic awareness, building body awareness, building awareness of our breath and just our inner space. Anytime it would feel good, you can exhale out your mouth. Take about 4 or 5 more breaths. All right, last big inhale. If you want, open mouth sigh. We're gonna meet in a 3-legged tabletop. So if you're in regular pigeon, you can follow me. If you're somewhere else, you can get there however you want to. So you'll just plant your hands from pigeon pose, kind of scoot your back knee in so your hips lift up, and then unthread your right leg, take it back, give it a nice little shake out. After a few shakes, bend your right knee, and like you're squeezing an invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee, squeeze in, flex your toes, and circle your knee around slowly and intentionally, as big as you can make those circles, and try to stay still and stable through every other part of your body. Reverse your circles, opposite direction, fullest range of motion you can find. Yes, good. Now finally, just extend your right leg straight back, nice and long. Take your right toes off the left edge of your mat, set them on the ground, and then pull your hips. First, pull your hips to the right, gaze back, look at your tiptoes. So feel around. I like to bend my elbows a lot. Sometimes I come down onto one of my forearms. Sometimes I peekaboo under my left armpit and round my spine. So feel into it and see what you can get out of it. One more deep breath, full body breath. Back to regular tabletop. Back to downward facing dog. If you want to move through a quick vinyasa on your own, totally fine with me. Once you're back in dog pose, just take a moment to feel. Maybe notice right side versus left side. Inhale, left leg high. And pigeon pose, left shin forward, body comes down gently. So just like in all those other poses, just like in our lunge and in our pyramid, we want to hug in, we want to build our structure. So left butt cheek, left hip pulls back and even up. So it's like there's a rope attached to it as you take your bow forward. Big deep breaths to soften. If you can notice, are you tensing up anywhere you don't need to be? Maybe in your face, maybe in your shoulders, your hands, your fingers. You might even come back to your intention. Is there any way you can embody it here? Feel into it, invite it in. Use your big, deep breaths. About 5 more. On the sky, I'm falling free of every morning tea. This is my bed. Love me disguise, every lesson be me, every win and defeat. Last couple of rounds, friends. When you feel pretty even on both sides, just start transitioning into your 3-legged tabletop one more time. So however you want to get there, tabletop with your left leg back. Give it a nice shaky shake, and then start your circles in your own time. So squeeze your invisible rolled up washcloth behind your knee. Try to wring it out. Flex your toes, active through your foot. So you don't want to move through your knee or your ankle, just from your left hip joint. Reverse those circles at any time. Every other part of your body is still and stable. Slow, deep breaths. Feel that mobility there. If there's anywhere that it kind of gets stuck or feels like it catches, get curious. Left leg straight back finally. And then left toes off right edge of your mat. Nice and knee. Pull your hips left. Just ease over your right shoulder. Yeah, so look back with your entire left side, not just your eyeballs. Nice work. One more round. How much length can you find on your left side? Come back to tabletop and you choose. You can either rest back in child's pose, take it back to one last down dog, or take one last vinyasa into child's pose or down dog. Wherever you choose to go there with all your awareness, with all your attention. And then just feel whatever there is to feel, all the space inside of you. And then wherever you have ended up, just take a couple more rounds. And as you are ready in your own time and in your own way, to start transitioning now all the way down onto your back. And you can face whichever direction you want to. Once you're on your back, just gently draw your knees towards your belly and rock side to side. And after a few little rocks, after a nice little massage for your low back, just find any supine twist you want to take. You can go to either side first. Give yourself about 5 rounds on each side. So as you lay on the ground, just really let yourself be held. Give your weight to the ground. After about 5 breaths on one side, switch to the other side. And when you feel pretty much even on both sides, find your way back to center. And I always love me a happy baby at the end of practice. But give yourself about 10 breaths to move through anything else your body wants or needs. So if you're feeling an inversion of some sort, if you're feeling one last heart opener, one last hip opener, maybe you want to go just straight into your Shavasana, and that's totally fine. So take your time to slowly find your way into your final relaxation. And when I say take your time, I mean it, no rush. And this is my little poem or reading for you. It's by Fritz Perls. It says, I do my thing and you do your thing. I am not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you are not in this world to live up to mine. You are you, and I am I, and if by chance we find each other, it's beautiful. And if not, it cannot be helped. I do my thing, and you do your thing. I am not in this world to live up to your expectations. You are not in this world to live up to mine. You are you, and I am I. And if by chance we find each other, it's beautiful. And if not, it can't be helped. So, you guys, I'm just realizing something right now, and I'm so sad. I brought my brand new bowls, and I didn't bring my little mallet. So I can't play my bowls without my mallet. So you're not going to have sound bowls in Shavasana. Maybe one person in here is happy about that. I'm not mentioning any names. But I'm going to come around just with my little percussion stuff, just with my little rain stick and chimes. So you'll still get a little bit of sound, just not my bowls. You'll have to wait till I get back. So as you're ready, if you haven't, let your breath go. Let it become effortless. And just let your body give into the ground. Let your body really just take over and breathe you. And allow for these last few moments, allow yourself not to do anything at all, not to figure anything out in your mind, not to go anywhere else to be more productive. See if you can allow yourself just to stay here and just to soak in these last few moments of simply just being in your body and feeling all that space inside. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Ha. And just slowly begin to wiggle their fingers and toes. You want to take your arms long overhead, full body, good morning stretch. So just slowly wake yourself up and then roll to either side, fetal position. And take one last moment, just curling into yourself in this posture, this nurturing posture. Really let your practice sink in. Maybe you want to come back to your own intention one last time and visualize it in some way, just soaking in. And use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. So facing forward with your eyes closed and your hands gathered at your heart center. We will just close this practice together, collectively, symbolically, with one great big Om. So please, even if it feels a little uncomfortable, see if you can let your voice come through. Nobody cares what you sound like except for you. So try to let that go and just feel it. Start by exhaling, empty out. Clear your throat if you need to. Breathe in your voice. Thank you so much for being here, letting me guide you. Namaste. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at these pretty things, Elise. I can't believe I did that. I was looking, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have my thing, yeah, these are my new guys. I got them. I'm excited. So you'll get to hear them next time. Just have to wait. Let the anticipation build. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I will be here tomorrow night. So if you feel like coming to a 5 p.m. or it's just me, Kim's still gone. So you found a treat, lady. You found her, huh? Sorry, Liz. Gosh, sorry. I was like, why is the volume not working? And then that's working. Yeah, my phone. Thank you. You're so good. Got some. Back at it.